prediction?
Another tough one, physical one.
Just a VIP win, no do.
Yeah, of course. We back ourselves, man. But another big test again. One of the best teams in the league we're playing against. So
and that's
gotta make sure we prepare right. Stay on it.
And that's why I'm here, lads. Get the fucking best teams in the league. All the best.
Bro, I'm cool in Portugal, so I don't want to get that.
Chat too much.
Good, you know. Man, them. Go on. Bless. I'll get him off the ball. Look over, you good? Do you think I catch up with you after?
Get a handshake. My guy, you know.
My guy, really, you know.
What we need to be careful of today, yeah, when we're attacking on one side, the other side of midfield's got to be smart enough to make it come to midfield free. Yeah? Trey. Yeah, we got 4, but when we're attacking and the one's gone, make sure the other midfield on the other side's pulling in. Keep us compact. The compacter we stay. It's hard to break down. Once we get possession, we look after the ball. We need to make sure our pass is on point today. It's going to be bubbly, so judge it. You're going to have to whip it in. You can't be doing no little passes today. You've got to put some power behind it. Going forward, yeah, just keep it fluent, bro. Let's not force nothing. I need to chase down from the front. Them two front down.
Chase down from the front, bro. You know what I'm saying? And wait, it's going to be a physical one as well, so this is the one now where it counts. How aggressive in that thing. This is what we've been doing. You get what I'm saying? So when we win the balls, first and seconds. What's that? Well, first and seconds have to get got. They're going to be up for it, and they're going to fight 90 minutes, innit? So man them, make sure that we're on this thing.
Anyway, fucking time to be serious now. Time to get on it. We're playing a team who can fucking pose a threat if we don't set up right. If we set up like they set up, they'll fucking win the game. Have to be more disciplined, have to be more fucking structured, have to stick to your shape, have to fucking work harder. The runners, so we don't fucking stay high and we don't stay high and run with them. We fucking stay as compact as a unit, and then we fucking you listen to your instructions and we get on with it.
Boys, again, massive game. It's a massive fucking game every week. Don't need to keep going on about it. Straight down to it. I just want fucking good football, boys. Again, supporting each other. Fast football, 1-2s, 2-touch. Keep it fucking simple. I'll tell you what's going to win you the game today, boys. Fucking personal battles. They'll be big, they'll be strong, they'll be fast, and they'll be fucking ready, boys.
Bro, put that on my fucking WhatsApp status for fucking weeks, bro.
Yeah, I ain't
Bro, I told I put it up and I put it, yo.
It's too much.
Yes, people, welcome back to Sunday League Settings with myself, Big Fazza. Now, this week in the Oakbourne and Coronation Premier sees Power FC take on VIP FC. Let's get into the action. Early ball over the top from Waza through to Maka. If he uses his right foot, that's a 1-0 lead for the VIP boys. First minute of the game. Now you got Mal on the ball, bringing it out for Power. Intercepted by the man number 15, Taylor Byrne, who's on his bike. He's got plenty of grass in front of him. Gets his head down, whips it in, but there's nobody there to convert for VIP. Chances coming thick and fast. Now it is going to be a physical one between the two sides. Carlos and Brad Arborn just getting acquainted there on the left-hand side. Free kick to VIP. And as I say that, Shaq, Wits and Beefy are getting acquainted right in front of the camera. Things you'd love to see on a Sunday morning. Now, short pass there from Beefy into Taylor. He's being harrowed there by the young lad Talib for Power. Well, Taylor's very experienced in that position. Gets his head up. A nice little play off there by the boy Troy. Into the feet of Maka, who's got plenty of time and is a bit of a wizard with that left foot. Plays it in. Just out of camera shot there, so I do apologise. But it does take a deflection and ends up going out for a corner to VIP. Early pressure from the VIP boys. Can they make this pay off? Corner whipped in. Got Taylor looking for it at the back post. I believe that's Heno keeps it alive. Heno's still pressuring. Shepherds it out for another corner. Now, early corner taken from VIP. Dazza does just enough for Power, but Brad Harbour wants it more than Carlos on the edge of the box. Shot deflected, breaks back out to Steph, but eventually blown up for offside, I believe. Now, Connor's team talk before the game, he did tell the lads to get amongst them and start to mix it. And I think it's fair to say VIP have put Power underneath a lot of pressure in the first 5-10 minutes of the game. You got Troy into the feet of Maka, tries to go with his left foot, but it's scooped up by the goalkeeper. Now, after that first bit of pressure from VIP, Power have actually got time to get the ball down and play. Carlos on the ball right now in that number 10 position, out to Baz, who whips one in. And in all fairness, I've seen these given. Should have been a free kick for handball on the edge of the box, but the referee waves it away. And as promised, Heno, I've left this one in for you, brother. Lovely tackle that was, well timed. And as Mal tries to step away from Taylor, Taylor's put his foot in there again and goes and wins it. Now, I can't say it's been all VIP, because at this point of the game, Power start to wake up a little bit. Mal mixes it. And another decent tackle there by number 17, Reeks. And again, Heno plays into the feet of, I believe that's Maka, but he's taken out there by Reeks. Now, after that dueling contest between both teams, we finally get the first shot of the game, really. Baz plays into the feet of the magician, Shakwitz on that left wing. Drags his shot wide, though.
What's that? Push Brad Oakbourne on! Push Brad Oakbourne on, bro! Don't have him at the right back!
Canada sharing some instructions with the lads, just wants to tweak the formation a little bit. And as I say that, two young strapping fit lads, Reedy, R9 and Taylor, battling for the ball. Plays it back to Harrison, who gets his feet mothered up, misses the first one and the second one, and ends up taking out Maka for an early easy free kick. Now Maka with that wonderful left foot, whips it in, looking for the head of Taylor Byrne, but Taylor Byrne can't get enough on it. Unlucky though, Tay. VIP coming closer, I must say. Now you got Maka on the ball once again. I'll have to say he was pulling strings in the first half, and throughout the game. Plays it into Niall, who sees the run of Taylor, and then I do like the end of this, just out of camera shot. Two big lads scrapping for it before it goes out of play. Now the one thing I will say about the Oakbourne and Coronation Premier Division is there's not much between the top sides within the league. I do believe it's whoever wants it more on the day. You got to set your stall out, you got to win your individual and your personal battles, and then you get the right to play. Now, apologies, just out of camera shot, you might have just caught it. Dads does leave a late one on Maka, identical to where he took the first free kick from. Whips it in again, same man is looking for, Taylor, who goes and makes it 1-0 to VIP.
Relax, let's look after the ball, yeah? Heno! 0-0, yeah? Boys, 0-0!
Now, I think it's only a true reflection of the game that after the first 20 minutes, VIP have pretty much had most of the ball, and they take a well-deserved 1-0 lead. H at the back for Power, plays into the feet of Daz, who's looking for the feet of R9, who leaves a late one on Heno, and Heno's always going to milk it. Ball played out to this left-hand side once again to Maka. He's trying to work something, but intercepted there by Mal. And another one of my favourite players in the league, who I must say is probably one of the best players when he's fit, Carlos, number 10 for Power. There's a couple of players in this league who I personally feel you can't get next to. If they're fitting on their game, you can't touch them. Carlos trying to pull strings there for Power once again, trying to work an angle. Reeks on the ball, decent in possession. He's always going to be solid and always going to be strong. Trying to seek out a ball. R9, who gets dragged back. He does leave a sneaky one on Steph, but the referee does call it back for a free kick to Power. Just out of camera shot, Shakwitz takes it, but it's scooped up by the goalkeeper in the end. Nothing comes of it. Now, Power have had a decent piece of possession at the moment. The boy Trey plays out to Baz on the left-hand side. Shakwitz is in space, but Heno does just enough to see him out. Goal kick to VIP. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Harrison misjudges his header and it breaks to Maka. Can you make anything of it? Just overrun in the end. Got Mr. Pull Strings Carlos on the ball. Into Reeks. Talib plays it in. Mal crosses it in. Oh, that should have been 1-1. R9 Reedy. I expect better from you in that position. Lovely crossfield ball by Shakwitz out to Carlos. Unfortunately, it was at this point in the game where Carlos tweaked his hammy again, which is a shame. He has had trouble with his hamstring the last couple of weeks here when he come off and said. He does retain possession here for the boys, but it's a massive loss for Power, having Carlos tweaking his hammy and having to come off early. And the boys recognise obviously he's gone down and kick it out. Speedy recovery, Carlos. Hope to see you soon. Quick change for Power, but nothing changes for that VIP midfield. Steph's still leaving one on Reeks. Referee blows and gives a free kick. Both of them shake hands and they get on with the game. Now back up the other end with VIP, and at this point I don't know whether to call him Maka or Messi. That left foot, and now he's on the ball. Decent, this is Maka. Sees Taylor out on the left hand side. Tries to whip one hard and low. But in all fairness to Daza, he does just enough and clears it out for a corner. Now Niall whips the corner in. It's kept alive there by Troy. Out to the edge of the box to Maka. And at this point, Reeks has had enough. Leaves one on him. Now quick free kick whipped in by Maka. Taylor's alone in the 6-yard box all alone. And you've got to score them, Taylor. That was easier than the first header you scored. Could have easily been 2-0. Power get away with that one though. Back on this right hand side with Reeks, using his body well to keep the ball. And again, I believe that's Niall. Leaves one on him. You got to take it as a compliment though, Reeks. Just tried to make something of the free kick, but it's picked up there by the goalkeeper. And I've mentioned his name a few times in his first half, but he's just having a party, isn't he? Intercepted by Power in the end, but it's more good play there by VIP. Again, it's not deja vu. He's picked up the ball on this left hand side like a wizard, running past 1 and 2 players. Does shoot with his right foot, but not enough power behind it. Unlucky Maka. Guess who it is again, people? You just can't get near him. The levels, I gotta say, man, on the day Maka was pulling strings. Talib ends up giving a foul away on Taylor. Another free kick, identical to the first two. Power read this one this time, and eventually they do come away with it. Reeks trying to work an angle, trying to get past Maka, but Maka just wants it more. Runs away with it. He's got plenty of grass in front of him. Gets his head up. Tries to play it across the 18-yard box, but good defending there in the end by Daza. Now this is no disrespect whatsoever to Power, but in his first half they just couldn't get nowhere near Macaulay Manning, aka Maka. The lads are really trying to stick a foot in, but his technical ability has been something else his first half. Credit where it's due, Maka. The referee's about to blow up at any moment now. VIP take a well-deserved 1-0 lead into half-time. And at the end, there's a little bit of handbags, but it's things you love to see. Two teams passionate. It's one of them. It gets sorted out in the end. Come on, it's the settings, isn't it, Che?
Yeah? You need to fucking fix that up, but that needs to get fixed up, bro. See the pass, see the fucking pass, stick. You don't have to be the best. 1 second more, the pass don't need to stick. You've got to make sure it's getting to the player so the player can hold it off, and then we've got to build from that. If we're not going to work with each other.
He's been here for long enough. Sorry, we love you though, ain't it, ref?
Yeah. So if we ain't ready, mate, lads, it's fucking 5, 6, 7, getting numbers every week, sitting on the bench waiting to come on.
I'm only come here for it. Now, with the half-time team talks done and dusted, instructions have been given to both sides. We commence with the second half. And just like the first half, VIP are not giving Power any time whatsoever on the ball. They're pressuring, they're harrowing, they're not letting the Power lads get any moment on the ball. And as I say that, it breaks out on the left-hand side. I believe that's Talib that gets intercepted by Taylor, who skips over one tackle, wants it more than Harrison at the back, and competes once again, and eventually ends up winning a throw-in deep inside the Power half. That's good pressure, that is by the boy Taylor Byrne. Now you got Brad Hartborn on the ball, plays into the feet of Whitey, who's just come on at half-time. Gets his head up, plays into Maka, who you can't give space, and he's got plenty of it. Skips past Trey, but they do just enough. Now, similar to the first half, the ball's just not been able to stick with the front line at Power. You got Shakwitz on the ball once again, takes a little bubble. Brad Hartborn gets his body in the way of it. Heno's cool, calm and composed. As I say that, he plays a loose one out to Talib, who miscontrols it. Steph gets his body in front of the ball. Talib eventually gives away a free kick, and VIP start again. Taylor Byrne on that left-hand side. Decent little turn out of camera shot there. Runs away from two players. He's got time to get his head up. Now, he could have played Whitey in there earlier. Harrison manages to clear the lines. And eventually, Beefy takes one in the back of the head. I believe that's Reedy that leaves one on him. He'll have his own segment at the end of the game. He loves it. Too late. Gotta love a bit of banter on the sidelines with two VIP legends, Byfield and Jack. As we get back into the game now, Mossy plays into the feet of Maka, who whips one in. Harrison can't get it out of his feet, and in all fairness, Taylor had the whole goal to shoot at again then. You easily could have had a hat-trick, lad. Now, there's a decent little segment coming up here by Power. 1-2 passes, and they do keep the ball very, very well, I must say. A couple of times they could have lost the ball, but they've kept on to it. Nice little 1-2 here. And they are starting to make spaces. Back out to the feet of Mal. Decent football by Power. Can they make a chance of it? Whipped out to the right back. He whips one in. It's just overhit though, and Shaq can't get to it in the end. That boy Maka on the ball once again. No, apologies, Baz. Got to close your legs there, lad. And as Maka comes away with it, Reeks gets a touch on it. Brad Hartborn plays it back down the line. Niall plays into the run again of Maka. Outside of that left foot. Plays Whitey in, who tries to get a shot away, but he's blocked. But Whitey, not content with not getting a shot away the first time, goes and wins it back. Left peg, but he drags it wide. Now, I think this says it all. You got 4 man chasing down Maka at the moment. He gets his head up, plays it through to Whitey, but I'm going to say, what a save that is by the Power goalkeeper, Remy. Unreal, that is. Now, quick change to VIP. Niall ran himself into the ground, limps off, and the top goal scorer in the league, Whelan, comes on. And as I say that, Baz whips one in, but it's easily and scooped up there by the VIP goalkeeper. In all fairness to Reeks, he has been trying to pull strings in that midfield, but the VIP lad just haven't given him a sniff. And as I say that, was a mix, is it? Old school, clear your lines. And as I said, was a nose. When in doubt, just get it out. Now it's more pressure by VIP. Whipped into the feet of Maka from Whitey. Jack Whelan tries to get a shot away, but quality block that is there by Baza. Daz comes across. Does just enough to stall play. And I've seen Steph do it on Ultimate Teams, but ain't happening on Sunday morning, Steph. Mossy's got plenty of time here. Jack Whelan, plenty of time on that right hand side again. Tries to get a shot away, but in all fairness to Baz, he does enough. Manages to block the shot. Now, like I said in the first half, it's just not sticking with the top men. Reedy holds it up, tries to play it out to that right hand side, but eventually goes out for a throw-in. Now at 1-0, Power still can get themselves back into the game, but VIP are just defending their lines really diligently. Eventually the foul is given away by Waza, but that's old school defending like I said previously. Shaq whips it in, keeper does just enough. Great tackle here on the edge of the box by Whitey, and it ends up going out for another throw-in. Nothing comes to the throw-in, so we commence once again with the boy Rico on the ball. Back out to Shaq Witz. Brad Oakbourne loving that matchup there. Shaq with a loose pass into Taylor. VIP have got plenty of time on the ball. Nobody's really pressuring them. Daz steps out eventually. Maka sees Remy off his line and goes for a shot. Breaks away for a throw-in in the end. Not entirely sure what that was given for, but R9 ends up going in the referee's book. Decent footwork by the boy Reeks once again. Whitey, I only just clapped this as I'm doing the commentating. What happened there, fella? Oh man, I love Sunday League. Reeks plays it into the feet of R9 once again, but the main man Heno clearing up his lines at the back.
Even number 9, I'm not on about me, am I?
Now, just a bit of frustration creeping into the boy Shackwitz's game. Understandable though, because he has been trying to work his socks off and he has been looking for his lads, but nothing's come off for him. And as you see, he's looking for options. Not enough movement up front for him. Ends up breaking to this right hand side again. Maka sends Jack Whelan on his way. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Takes his shot too early and it literally scrapes past the post. Now at this point, people, what can you say? That is a lovely defence splitting ball there by Maka. Into the feet of Jack Whelan, who rounds Remy, but controversial, given for offside.
If you saw a run from behind the player, fucking.
Yeah, the VIP sideline are not happy with that one. In all fairness, that ball from Maka, the justice would have been for a goal to be on the end of it, but still 1-0. And as I say that, to go up the other end, if Power get a foot on that, they could have easily made it 1-1. Cleared in the end there by Heno, and we start again. Whipped in. Harrison tries to get a foot on it. Shaq tries to help it on. Saved on the line by Heno. Whipped in once again by Power, but clear by the boys in orange. Power trying to apply pressure on this left-hand side. They've trebled up on Shaq Witz. I believe that's Baz that's come away with the ball. Eventually Mossy gives away a free kick. Now it's a decent enough ball whipped in by Shaq, but nobody's competing for it. Referee gives another corner to Power. Can you create anything? Can get anything from this corner? It's whipped in. Again, it's held and kept in by Baz. Shot away, but VIP are defending diligently, like I said, man. They defend with their lives, the Orange boys do. Credit where it's due. Another ball whipped in, and it breaks down. Onto our third corner in a row. Now again, big header there by Waza. Whitey all over the place, but he's scrapping for it, clears it, and it's scooped up eventually by the goalkeeper. Now, Maka, plenty of grass in front of him. Plays through Jack Whelan. He gets his head up, shoots, scuffs it, rebounded to the feet of Whitey, who puts it in the back of the onion bag. 2-0 to VIP. Can't give offside there, he's not. Well, he weren't offside anyway. I told ya. He is. Have your moment.
Oh, you know when them podcasts are moving that Shaq Witt's best striker in the league?
As I said on the podcast before, if I play every Sunday league game this season,
Yeah.
I'm getting top goal scorer. Man can put a bet on it, you know.
Yeah.
50s, man can put a bet on it. Bills,
Let him out, bro. Let him out down here.
That's naughty, that is, Brad. Now, early shots fired there by Brad of VIP. Like I said, gentlemen, I'm just a facilitator for content.
What are you saying, boy? Make sure you look good, lad.
Now, change to VIP. Jack Cheney coming on for Macaulay Manning. Maka. Take a bow, Maka. Man of the match today, hands down. There was nobody else I could have put up there, in all fairness. So, wicked game. Credit where it's due, lad. And on that note, referee blows up for full time. VIP come away with all 3 points with a 2-0 win over Power. Another Sunday, another settings. Let's have it.
It's one of them days drawing board, man. It's what it is, man. Hard game.
Start with preparation. We'll work now, boys. That's what it all comes down to. That's what we get up on a Sunday morning for. Yeah, it was a bit fucking rough and tough, and I didn't like it, but we fucking got through it, boys. And fucking.
Game of 2 hours.
Boys, stay in here. Another big thing, boys. We're not conceding goals, boys. That's what it's all about. If you don't concede, fucking you're halfway. You know what I mean? So, you know, the lads at the back, I feel like they don't get as much fucking praise as they should fucking get.
One little thing for me, boys. I think the reason we got dominated for 20 minutes and we got run for 20 minutes, we didn't adjust to a substitution. We didn't adjust to a change of shape. Got to be fucking smarter with that. Sorry about the swear. Got to be smarter with that. Can't be taking 20 minutes to adjust to something. We should all know what's going on. If the substitute needs to, he tells everyone, and then we get the message through the team. It took 15 minutes to get a message across.
And it was relayed enough.
Yeah, it was said enough. We still had to ask me 15 minutes. What's going on there? But comfortably changed formation. We've done it enough. Well done, boys.
No, I hear that, but we didn't start playing until the middle of the second half. We weren't fucking warm, bro. We weren't warm. And we were shit. I hear man talking about a red. Bro, we were not shit.
I got gassed up from the half-time team talk. Adrenaline ran through, man. Thank you.
Facts.
And as we go around the grounds to have a look at some of the results that took place in the Oakbourne and Coronation Premier League on the same Sunday.
There you go. Left foot, right foot. Yes!
Everyone's fucking shooting. Huh?
Get back in the game! Get back in the game! Get the
Yeah!
There we go! Time!
Go on, Chris! Go on, Three!
Finish!
Yes!
Alright!
You're gonna take off, James. A lot of them having stinkers.
Same as yourself, innit?
Same as what?
Go on, Arnold!
He's trying to...
Now as we take a look at the league table, as you can see, it's still early doors, still all to play for. Now respect people, myself, Big Fazza, on behalf of Sunday League Settings, log on, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bless up.